Oh, man, I never thought the videos would take this long. It's going to be long work days just to do all 12 zodiac signs like this. Hopefully that'll change when people want personal reads. All right, Taurus, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on with my Taurus, the bull. Got 3 more reads and I'm done for the night. Had to take a break there for a while. That's why I didn't get the last 3 reads. Needed to step up, stretch, do some physical workout because I've been sitting in this beanbag doing all the other signs. I didn't want y'all to feel left out. I wasn't going to forget you. I'll never forget you. I told you all after January 1st, I was going to be serious about this. I wasn't going to just half-ass it no more because I was still studying. I was still learning. I was still growing. I had to spend the last 2 months studying tarot in every way I could. Every tarot reader, up and down, left and right. I don't learn by reading in the sense of tarot. Nah, I rather watch. And I've been watching tarot for the last 2 years studying them, but I really took a notice in the last 2 months is where I really put in the hard work. And now it's finally paying off. Because I don't have a problem with spirit. I'm easily connected with them. I was always translating these damn cards. That's not a problem anymore. Let's get to it, Taurus. Sorry for yawning. I've been up all day and night doing this to get all 12 signs out. It takes a lot longer than you would imagine. It's mainly the editing, because the editing you have to watch the whole video all over again to see what you need to cut out and all that stuff. So it's like double the video. Every video I make, I have to watch it, or I have to make it, then I have to watch it, edit it, wait 10, 20 minutes for it to pump out, and then I can move on to the next sign. So, all right, let's get you started. I'm sorry for yawning. Oh, excuse me. So we got the 8 of Cups, money problems, turning your back and walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. I had this earlier in a few other reads that I did this afternoon or tonight, whatever you want to call it. You got the 3 of Swords, probably what caused you to walk away. Heartache, heartbreak, betrayal, third party. Someone got your promotion at a job. Someone betrayed you, family, friend. It doesn't really matter. Take your pick. Resonate with what goes with you. Okay. But yeah, something definitely got you. You got your Taurus. Ooh, this is not good. In the past, you had the devil energy, feeling like you're bound to someone, feeling like you're constricted. See how those 2 are bound by that chain and link, and it ain't a happy one. Some would take it as a lust card, but with the 3 of Hearts, I'm not taking it that way. I'm taking it as someone felt bound or you felt bound, and this is what caused the 3 of Hearts because they didn't have true freedom or truly want to be in that situation. It's your overall energy. It means jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. So it can be good. It might be in a positive note that you are breaking away from this because you do got the 8 of Cups, walking away. You're just leaving all those cups full of whatever they have. And you're like, nah, I don't want none of it no more. I just don't want none of it. So you're just walking away from it. And it could be because of this heartache that's being caused by the situation you're in right now. And there's definitely I get a big sense that someone's jealous here. And you're just done with it. You're like, look, I'm breaking a hold of this. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them, but whatever was the final straw, it's the final straw. Your bridge is the Page of Swords. Young woman, the 25 years, spying, deception, reflecting back over her shoulder. So you've got someone watching you. I strongly get a read on that. I had someone else that had that. There was another read I had where someone was spying or watching someone. Might be linked to you, might not. I want to check that out. Yeah, but definitely someone's watching. I'm going to do some clarifiers on that because it's in the bridge form, which means they're really actively doing something involving you. In your present, you have the Tower as your lead off card. Could be good, could be bad. No, it's bad. Yeah, following the Tower is a Ten of Swords. So yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Your people are betraying you, or your friends are betraying you. Your lovers betraying you. Um, it's definitely more than one, or that if it is just one, that one went to the extreme to show you that they betrayed you, or had lots of lovers. I don't know. It's something like that. It could be that they didn't just betray you for one lover; they betrayed you for multiple, or maybe you've been in years of a relationship with that person, thinking they were faithful, and they've been sleeping around on you all the time because you gave them undying love and loyalty, thinking they were doing the same when they weren't. They were not. You got the Three of Wands as your bridge from the Tower to the Ten of Swords. So this tower rocked the boat on a lot of people there. You're seeing people fall out of that tower, secrets being exposed, travel over land, surveying your kingdom. You got your overall energy. I'm gonna have to excuse me. Oh, I gotta clean that up. Sorry. I sneeze big sometimes. Apologize about that. You know what they say about sneezing? Someone's talking about you. They say that about the ears or whatever, but I always considered when I sneeze, someone's talking about me, or maybe they're talking about you, or maybe they don't want me to talk. It don't matter. They can't stop me. The Hermit is your overall energy, loneliness, unattached, soul searching, and needing time to reflect. You got to remember, I always see the Hermit as looking in, going within. You know, a lot of people assume that the black is like you're in the darkest of night. That's one way to perceive it. One way I perceive it is that the hermit is, like I said in an earlier read, that the hermit is searching in the soul. That's my cat. Sorry for all the noise. Um, she's a kitten, so she's gonna play, and she just woke up. So, but how I see it, if you think of a body and then you think of the hermit inside your body with that lantern, it's like you're going within your soul, inside your body, and you've got a lantern and you're looking for answers that you already know, that you don't consciously know, but you subconsciously know, and you know they're there. So you're consciously going within to find these answers and find clarity to the aspect or problem that you're dealing with. You got the Three of Wands over here, travel over lands. You might have just said, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm out. You know, and you might have took a trip, a reprieve, a vacation. I mean, it's a Ten of Swords. I don't blame you. You know, and a Tower back to back. You know, so it's a reality crasher. On top of that, backstabbing, betrayal, deceit, manipulation, conniving, whatever you want to call it, it's there. You know, it's bad. You're present. I'm gonna be honest, Taurus, you've got the worst read I've had all night, and I don't mean no disrespect, but man, you got and I feel sorry for you. I really do. You know, like this is just a bad read. You know, whatever happened, it's not your fault, and if it is, well, I'm sorry for that. I don't know if you feel it is or isn't, but you know, it looks like shit just hit the fan with you. You know what I mean? Like the Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Hermit. I mean, at least you're in the hermit mode because that's where you will find your answers, you know. And you are on a trip traveling. Let's hope your future is a little bit better. I haven't looked yet. Um, but yeah, you need to do that inner reflection. You need to go soul searching. You know, this is also finding out who you are and going on a path least traveled kind of deal. I always felt like the hermit is the one that will go into the places that other people won't go. You know, they check out what others won't, in the sense that, you know, this is the unbeaten path that no one will travel. Well, you've chosen that path. You know, you're like, look, I'd rather go down this path than stay with what that was. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame you. With Ten of Swords in a Tower, I would too. I would just be like, fuck this. Wash my hands clean and go a whole new life. I'd even take a backpack on a stick and just, I wouldn't care where I ended up other than this situation. This is bad. You got the devil here. At least the hermit's good as the overall energy, but man, you got a lot of conflict here. This is just a really negative read. You must be going through hell right now. My sympathies for you, truly my sympathies. I feel for you, and I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry that you're enduring this. There's a lot of swords here, man. There's a lot, or ma'am, whoever is reading this. There's just a lot of swords. The good news is that in the future, justice is going to prevail. You got legal situation, document, police, finding out the truth in the matter, affecting the balance of your situation. So, on top of that, connecting over is the Four of Swords as your bridge. Sickness, bed illness, needing to take time out, rest and relaxation is needed here. I don't blame you. With all this stuff that's going on right now in the present and in the past, definitely you need some R&R. You need to take a little vacation, which is might be what you did in the present where you took this trip. You might be traveling, you might have decided that you need to get away, which the cards are saying, yes, you do. You need to go. You need to take a break or just step off, step back, reevaluate this. Now, the great thing about the future is that, yeah, the justice comes out. You might have a court issue, custody, divorce, whatever went down. I don't deny if you did have a divorce with that past situation of Three of Swords. I'll do some clarifiers on this because this is the worst read I've seen all night. And I've always said if I have a bad read, that's when I get a lot of cards on the table. If it's a great read, it's going to be quick, fast, and over with. But I'm here to heal the afflicted. And this is definitely someone that's afflicted. Someone is unjustifiably afflicted here. This is harsh. This is really, really harsh. My sympathies. Like, holy cow, I give you blessings on this. I bless you, Taurus, because man, no one should endure this much. Even this is a lot. The good news is that, yeah, though this Four of Swords says you're sick, it states out the obvious that you're weary, you're leery, yeah, you've had a tax on your soul for this. You're going straight into Eight of Pentacles mode with this Four of Swords. So, as I've always said about the Eight of Pentacles, that when you go into Eight of Pentacles, a lot of times you're so focused on what you're doing, you don't really see progress. I mean, a lot of people will say that, yeah, there's obviously Eight Pentacles there, but you don't notice it. I mean, you're sitting there just working, focusing. Maybe you do, you could. It's not like all won't notice, some will. But it's like you're sitting there working your problems out, and you're like, you finish a pinnacle and then you throw it to the tree. It's just piling up. I don't think you realize all those pinnacles are in that tree, to be honest, because you're just so focused on what you're doing to get over this pain, this problem, this suffering. I mean, it's just suffering. It's just suffering. There's nothing more to say about that. But while you're thinking you're working and don't have much to gain out of this whole situation, I don't even think you're aware that you're building pinnacle after pinnacle because it's almost like you're so consumed with your problem. You're just working, thinking about your problem and not realizing while you're dwelling on this negative crap from all this, which is obviously warranted, that pinnacles are just piling up on you while you're doing it, and you don't even know the spirits in the maker are shining on you. That is so awesome on that. So that's your one good read is the future. Your present and your past. I can't spin positive out of pure dark. I'm sorry, I just can't. Now, your overall energy for the future is the Four of Wands, happy home, possible country setting. That supports the Eight of Pentacles of what I'm saying. I don't think you even realize that your pain while you're reflecting and doing your job or doing what you're supposed to be doing, working and trying to be a positive citizen or just positively distract yourself so you don't have to deal with all this pain, I don't think you realize that you're stacking up your pinnacles and it's leading to a happy home. So in the end, it's getting better, a lot better. You got the Pentacles, you got the Justice coming in your favor, you got the Four of Swords, which is only stating that you need to heal, you need to rest, R&R, take a break, take a load off, go out, get something, date. What I wouldn't even suggest dating after that heartache. Just hang with friends that you do trust, that you know are good, that are good for you. You really need people that heal you right now and recuperate this, because honestly, if I didn't know better, I'd say you're on 10%, or less on your battery, like you're almost dead. You really need to step back and recharge. And I don't think that R&R card is like mild. I don't think it's like you need to take a nap and this is fixed. That's not going to fix it. You need to take a break, a vacation, a reprieve, a getaway. But as you do this and as you're focusing your problems on the Eight of Pentacles, I think it leads you to a happy home, maybe independence, maybe on your own. Maybe move in with a friend or a family member, someone that you trust. If you do, that's a good move, because whatever this is, move away from it. It will not serve you. It will never serve you again. In fact, it's out to destroy you. So just back off. Holy cow, back off. Move away, pack your bags, run away. I don't care what you do. Get out of it. Get out of it. It is bad, man. We need to do some clarifiers on something here. Holy cow. Where to even begin with this mess? Like, normally I only have to clarify one or two cards, but you have so much bad here. Man, I don't even know if I want to. Like this, I feel like I'd be dredging up the past for you, and making me relive it all again if I did this. Let's try though. I'll try to be very sensitive with this, okay? Very sensitive, because I know this is a touchy subject for you. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. Okay, we got the star. Oh no. We got the star for the Three of Swords. So that meant, normally star is a great card to have. It really is. It's normally a great card to have. But in this situation, because I'm clarifying the Three of Swords, it's saying that whoever this was to you, they were your wish fulfillment, or at least you thought they were your wish fulfillment, and they failed you miserably. And that's what's crushing you, is that this individual or many people that you loved dearly betrayed you in the worst way, and you saw them as something great at one point. You honestly did in the past, until this happened. That's what that's telling me from spirit. Normally, you would see the star as brightness, hope, could bring excess, or be careful not to become too greedy. That's not how I'm interpreting this. I'm interpreting this as wish fulfillment, in the sense that your Three of Hearts just got stolen from you. Your wish fulfillment you thought was this, because there's nothing positive in this. There's no positive in past. There's no positive in present. So there's no way that could be a positive card. This is all negative, every single one of them, except the Hermit in the present. That's it. All these other ones, there's nothing nice to say about this. I'm gonna pull one more. I gotta know, and I'm gonna shuffle, and then I'm gonna see the bottom of the deck. I really want to know about this heartache. This is so tragic. I'm so sorry. I feel your pain, man, or ma'am, whichever you may be. This is really tragic. It hurts. It hurts me to feel this in these cards. It's just riddled with pain, so much pain. And I thought I had it bad the last 6 months. I think you got me trumped. I never had to read this bad, and I got a Ten of Swords too, but not with this many support and negative cards. I just got out of a 21-year relationship with my ex betraying me. But I'm telling you, this is bad. This is worse than my situation. I'm not saying something. Wow. I'm so sorry. The pain reeks out of these cards. It just reeks so bad. Give me another clarifier, Spirit. How can I help this poor individual, this poor soul? What's going on here? Ace of Cups, security, helping hand. Now, I know this is on the Three of Swords, but I don't think it's related, like the star was explaining that was your wish fulfillment dash. Really, the energy, the spirits that are all surrounded, because I got a lot of animal spirits. I mean, like 10 coming around this card to help me give you clarity. And they're all saying one thing. This is them saying that they're your army. They're here for you, and not just animal spirits or human spirits. The divine is here for you. This went way too far. This is way out of context, way too far. This would kill most people. Most people would commit suicide, or just flat ass put a bullet in their brain. Whatever. This would kill 90% of the world. What you've endured, you have gone through hell and back, and then 7 other versions of hell and back. And what this card is saying, we got you. We're going to change this around. I think they start to do it in the future, is where spirit steps in, because in the present, you might have been going through something, or you might not have been willing for change. You were just having the change with the Tower, transpiring into the Ten of Swords. So this happened recently. Whatever they did happened within the last few days, last week, something like that. This is recent, or maybe it's to happen today or tomorrow. So be warned, if you haven't had a Ten of Swords, Taurus, you're about to get it today or tomorrow. So definitely be aware of that. This is in the present that this Ten of Sword arrives. Obviously, you're aware that someone broke your heart. That's in past situation. And that correlates to me understanding it that that's probably the same people or individuals that did that are going to do it again here today. If they haven't already done it, they're going to do it again in the present. They're after. They're not done. They're not done. They are out for blood. Whoever these people are, they are out mentally, verbally, physically. They're out for blood. I mean, if it would have just ended with the broken heart, and then your stuff kiltered out on the present and the future, fine, but it didn't. You immediately got a tower in as a follow up in the present, and then you immediately got a Ten of Swords with the Three of Wands, saying that you need to step away. I mean, that's what that Three of Wands screams to me as a bridge connector. It's like you go into this, into that, get the hell out, and it puts you in the hermit mode. Yeah, I mean, spirits like what's the word? Appalled by what just happened to you. They are appalled. And this Ace of Cups is them saying they're sending an army, not one spirit, not one angel. They're sending an army to fight this for you because you are outnumbered, outgunned, and outmanned. Um, and they understand that. And they understand that no one individual can face this alone. So they're sending you an army. The good news is they see you as gifted. They see you as blessed or as something, because to get the attention of an army of spirits means they favor you. Because that's what this Ace of Cups is telling me. It doesn't, the spirit specifically tells me this isn't laid on your Three of Hearts. This is what they're going to do to counter your Three of Hearts or a broken heart, Three of Swords, whatever. So yeah, you're not alone, even though you feel alone, and I don't blame you. I truly am sorry, but you're not. No one's ever alone in this universe, ever, ever. Whether they're good or bad, they still are always noticed and watched by entities, and spirits and divine and devils. I ain't gonna lie, and definitely you're playing with devils and demons right now. Narcissists, this screams narcissists, manipulators, connivers, deceivers, backstabbers. I mean, obviously Ten of Swords is backstabbers. That just entails it all. Um, you know what? I kind of do want to know what this Ten of Swords is about. I feel like I might bring up old wounds though with it. I'm very worried that I might cause you damage by doing this. I don't want to cause you damage, but I need to know. I need to know if there's something I can do to help or some advice, or maybe in spirit needs some advice to give you. This tower, I need to do both the tower and the Ten of Swords. Let's pull this off. Spirit, what's going on with this tower with my Taurus? Like, seriously, what's going on? What's this all about? Who did this and why? Spirit, what's going on with these Taurus? Spirit, what's going on with these Taurus? Spirit, what's going on with these Taurus? Give me a card. Give me a sign. Okay, that'll work. How many is that? 2? Okay. Jeez. Dude, even Spirit agrees you're having it rough. Man, I was hoping there was something positive out of this. Nothing. What you see before I announce. Nine of Swords and the Moon screams that more pain, more. That's the Nine of Swords to me is sleepless nights. That's probably why this rest card came in your future, because you're having sleepless nights. You're tore up about this. That goes right on the Ten of Swords, followed up by the Moon, which is secrets, lies, deception, manipulation, betrayal. It just supports it. You're going through hell. You're going through hell. And everything you suspect about this is right. Don't you dare doubt your intuition. You know what's going on. You might suspect it and be like, is it true or is it just all in my head? This is not just all in your head. Okay. If it was just all in your head and it was a Nine of Swords and that's all there was there, fine. I might suggest that. But you have a Nine of Swords complimenting, and it's not a compliment. I know that. Complimenting a Ten of Swords, meaning it's verifying that what you think this betrayal is this betrayal. You're losing sleepless nights because of this betrayal. And when a Nine of Swords decks over on a Ten of Swords, which I've never even seen that, I'm not, this is the first time I've ever seen a read where it did that. You're definitely justified in everything you feel and think. Just assume the worst of these people and know it's true, because even the worst you assume is still not enough for these secrets. I mean, with the Nine of Swords and secrets side by side, Spirit spat these both out together, okay? Together. So they're saying everything you think about the situation, people, job, love, whatever you're involved in is true. Trust your brain, trust your intuition, trust your heart. You're not wrong for walking away from this with that connector uh, Three of Wands. You're not wrong for this at all. Yeah, jeez, I don't get why people are so evil. Something tore a number into you, my gifted. But it'll work out because once you go into that deep mode of pain where you go into hard work to override the pain, because that's what you basically do. You bury yourself in work up here in the future to try to just forget about this whole mess, this whole horrible hell. This is going to be my longest read. You're the most afflicted of today out of all 12 signs that 10 signs that I've done. I've got two more to do, Aquarius and Scorpio. Yeah, you got it rough. You got it really, 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 really rough, Taurus. Holy cow, you are just carrying burden after burden, and no one cares. No one cares. I don't see no love here. I don't see no love support. I don't see no family support. I see like all of this is binding. The only good I see is in the future. You're just gonna have to wait. I mean, it's messed up right now. You need to do your hermit mode. You need to do this to get to here so you can get out of this whole mess, because there's nothing good going to come out of this. Not a dang thing, not a dang thing. And I'm so sorry. You have to abandon it. You have to turn your back on it. Whatever it is, whoever it is, whatever it could be, turn your back, walk away, go on that trip right here on the Three of Wands, get the hell out of Dodge, take a break, take a weekend getaway. I don't care what you do, just leave. Just leave. This is only going to get worse if you stay in this. And I don't mean you've already been through nine hells. Why would you want to go through the 10th hell? You know what I mean? I mean, this is obvious you're afflicted. This is obvious someone's gone out of their way to destroy you, or a lot of people have gone out of their way to destroy you. I don't even know where to clarify that. I mean, honestly, there's so much pain here that which one's the people? You got the Eight of Cups, which could easily be the people. You're walking away from eight individuals. I could perceive that as that because that's what causes all this heartache and conflict over here. You've got a marriage, a relationship, or a family ship that's binding you with the devil. It is not a lust card in this situation at all. If it is, it's your overall energy. If it is, it's your lover being lustful on you and sleeping with others. I wouldn't even say one on that. I'd say multiple with how many of those things came out with swords. So in the present, your best thing is to do this. Hermit spirit is highly advising you. Get the facts, evaluate. Don't look at these people with love, because if you look at them with love or this situation with love, you're not going to see clearly in the hermit mode. You need to take an analytic, logical view, put your emotions aside on this, put your feelings of love and compassion and affection for these people aside, and really analyze what you're going through. Really analyze what this is in front of you. I have a feeling you're strong enough. You're bullheaded, man. You can see through this, but Tauruses can be a little in denial sometimes, just like the bull. Not wanting to turn left or right. They're just going to keep going down that path because something told them to stop. Well, don't be like that, Taurus. Stop. Okay. Don't be the bull. Okay. I know you, and I know it's hard to say you're a Taurus, but be willing to change direction. Go left, go right. Don't go straight. Don't keep going into this. It's going to lead you to a far worse place. And it doesn't look like you do. It looks like you realize that because, over here you get your justice, you get your Eight of Pentacles, you get the Four of Wands, happy home. I'm thinking that's you gaining independence from this situation or gaining a new independence with a new person. Whatever it is, this all looks good at the end. Just the beginning and the middle. Walk away, turn your back. Actually, don't even turn your back. You might get stabbed in the back again. You already had one Ten of Swords. Keep facing them as you back up. That'd probably be the best thing. Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize I had someone in here. I haven't had someone in all day. Sorry. My apologies. Yeah. I'll let me finish this Taurus read, and I can relaunch. And when I relaunch, I'll relaunch it as a personal read. Okay. I've been waiting for personal reads all day, so I'll be more than happy to give you one, okay? Just give me 5 minutes. I'm almost done. This is the most painful read I've done, so I need to be there for these Taurus right now. I'm closing up anyways because I'm not going to clarify anything. The only good coming out of this Taurus is the future. That's it. That's it. This is all. This is nasty. Very, 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 very. It breaks my heart to see this, and it kind of angers me, honestly. And I don't get angry lately a lot, at anything. And this just appalls me. I'm sure it appalls you too. So this is really messed up. This is yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. So remember, the future is what you got to look for. You're like, this ain't going to get better. It is, because this whole future is good. This is all positive cards right here. Even the Four of Swords is just saying take a rest, R&R, and you'll be all right. It's going to take some time. I don't think you're going to sleep this off in one night, but you need to rest. You need to go get a massage. Hell, I'd even make a sexual reference just to say let off some steam, but I don't think that's good. I don't think you need that with the Three of Hearts, or the broken heart, over there with the Three of Swords. So yeah, just hang in there, bear with it. In the immediate future to the near future, this is going to pan out and work out. Do your reflection. If you skip this, you get better. That's what I know for a fact. If you skip this, it ain't going to get better. Okay, do your reflection, do your soul searching, find your answers, and find your peace. Okay, and it comes here with the happy home. Okay, when I really feel like it's independence. I really feel like it's you branching out on your own. Okay, and that's my Taurus read. You definitely took up some time there. 31 minutes. You're the longest read of the day, I believe, as far as individual reads. I'm so sorry, Taurus. Namaste. I give you my blessing. I send animal spirits your way to guard you through these hard times. I'm sending you, you know what? I need to send you something powerful. I'm sending you a gorilla. You need a gorilla to protect you, be strong, motherly at the same time. And a lot of people don't see gorilla like a bear quite, but that's who I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask my animal friend that's the gorilla to come over to you and guard your dreams, because you're not sleeping, and you got to sleep, bud or ma'am. You got to sleep. So I'm going to send some guardians over to protect your sleep. My suggestion to you is to put on some healing music. You definitely need it. You could type in meditation healing, or you could just type in meditation music, and you'll see something down there that'll say, like, I wouldn't even say the healing chakras. I'd say you need DNA healing, the type that says that it's going to repair you from the inside and out. Because I don't even feel like this is just a mental problem. I feel like this is literally a problem that you need to physically. It took a taxing toll on your physical body as well as your mind and your spirit. So I would definitely suggest that music, to give you some repair. It would not hurt to pray to the maker, or whoever you believe in, the divine. It would not hurt to pray at all. I would definitely ask for assistance if you're a holy person or religious, or not holy, but you know what I mean, religious. If you believe in God, if you believe in spirits, whatever you believe in, ask for aid. They're listening. They're here. They're trying in the future. But evidently you're mixing so much stuff that can't do much to clear this out because of it's still going on. I mean, it's still going on, so there's not much they can do at the present. You've got to do the reflection, and once you do that, your future works out. Okay, Taurus, that's all I have for you. Radha, give me 5 minutes. Let me use the bathroom, and smoke a half a cigarette, and I will relaunch with a personal read. And personal reads can go on from an hour to 3 hours. Not because of you, but because, like, once it starts, more personals will come in, and after I'm done with you, I'll read them. So maybe just give me 5 minutes, because I've been at this all night, all day since 5 p.m. yesterday to do all 12 signs, and I'm almost done. So there's the second to last. That's Taurus, number 10 on. I don't go in order when I do signs. We got Aquarius and Scorpio to do left, and then I'm done for the night, and I can do after hours. All right, I'll relaunch with a personal read. And if y'all have questions or want to come there in 5 minutes, or actually won't even be 5 minutes, it'll probably be a minute, 30 seconds to 2 minutes, because I don't want to lose you. I love personal reads. That's my flavor. It's what brings me joy, is to do personal reads. A lot of others want to charge you for it. I'm like, hey, if I charge you for it, I'm never going to get a personal read with someone, because then no one wants to pay. Give them for free, and people will actually let me do it for them. Personal reads are awesome. I don't know why people or other tarots charge for that, but I get it because they're making profit. But for me, I enjoy doing it too much, and I rather do personals over generals. So we're gonna do that, and I'll be back in a minute and a half. I'm a star. God bless you. May many animal spirits, may many divine shine on you and help you through these dark times. Spirits, divine, whoever this person worships, as long as it ain't the devil or evil, which I would assume it's not because they're on Terra. Please send the much needed help to this one. Give a piece of my energy to them. Give a spirit to them to guard them. Send some of my animal friends their way and let them protect their sleep. They are desperately need an R&R. When they go to sleep, just blank out their mind, give them a blank slate, and let them sleep peacefully. At least 8 hours, spirit. Please give them an 8-hour nap. Amen. I haven't done a prayer that deep on all the reads, so I meant it with every bit of my ounce, fiber, and soul.